Okay, so hey guys, I know it looks like I'm wearing the same thing every day, but I recorded these videos all in the same week, so don't worry, I do take care of myself. I don't know if you can see the cards well, they might be a bit blurry, but I'll put them up when I do. Anyways, we're here to find out, will you be rich? Because this was a requested reading. I can't remember who from, but whenever you guys write in the comment section a video that you want, I always read the comments and then I write it down so that I remember to do the video. So we're going to find out if you're going to be rich, okay? For those of you who want a personal reading from me, your reading will come at the end of this month or latest June. So sorry, you're going to have to wait a bit. But yeah, for the details about that's in the description down below. Okay, so really meditate and pick pile 1, which is the silver ring. Don't know if you can see. Please focus. No? Okay. The silver ring. Or pick pile 2, which is this stone, which is a stone kind of ring. Don't know what it's called. Forgot what it's called. Maybe garnet. I don't know. And then pick pile 3 for the emerald. I don't know if you can see this. Doesn't focus. Emerald stone ring. So really meditate and let's go. Okay, so let me move this out the way. So, okay, if you picked the silver ring, I just wish you could see this. This is one of my favorite rings because I don't know if you can see this. My best friend got me this ring. All right. So anyways, irrelevant. Let's find out if you're going to be rich. That's more important. Okay. So are you going to be rich? Let's find out. Are you going to be rich? I don't know. Wait, I do. Okay. So the cards we've got, okay, from the traditional tarot, Rider's Tarot, we have the Page of Swords. And then we have the 4 of Swords. And then from the classical cards, we have the 6 of Spades, which is basically the 6 of Swords. We have a lot of sword energy. Could be a Gemini. Or a Libra or Aquarius. From the Wisdom Oracle deck, we have By the Book, which is 11, number 11, or rounded up as 2. And then from the same deck, we have Milk and Honey, which is number 15, which is rounded up to 6. And then we have Healthy Lifestyle from the Angels Oracle cards. And then from the Guidance Angels Oracle cards, Doreen, we have Energy Work. So, will you be rich? I keep getting this song in my head. When will I be famous? Something like that. It's a really old song. I wasn't even born when that came out. You guys probably think I'm really old. Like, I'm young. I'm young enough to be half of you guys' daughters, believe it or not. Will you be rich? I feel like you're going to be rich, but not rich as in... You're not going to be like a millionaire. I feel like you're going to have a high-paying job whereby you have so much money to the point where society considers you rich, but you're not going to be like Bill Gates or anything like that, because I feel like you're going to manifest this through you. I feel, okay, first you're going to do a job that requires, learning, like as in like, going to university or going to school and learning the trade, because we have By the Book here, which is, really doing things, how society expects you to do them. You go to school, you get a good education, you get grades, you get the experience, and then you get the job, right? But it's not going to be something that requires you being in an office. Because we have Page of Swords, and Page of Swords, it's going to be like a high-tech new sort of job whereby it can also like be like online. You may not even have to leave the house to earn this job. Okay, I'm getting a few stories. I'm getting that you're going to first work for a time in a regular schmegula societal job where everybody, does the same thing. You go to uni, you graduate, you gain experience, and then you get the job, and then you're going to work in those, in that kind of job for like about maybe a few years. And then you're going to get an idea about something else. And it's going to be a very modern sort of idea. It requires you making money, and you don't even making quite a bit of money, and you don't even have to leave the house to make money. It does involve you having a lot of rest as well. Like you have like a healthy lifestyle where you have so much money earning something you love, but it's kind of like you don't even have to leave the house. I mean, you may even be self-employed. It does involve a lot of energy work as well. And it's going to be like a smooth transition. I think from the regular job that you have for the like amount of years, you may even be doing this boring job right now, and you're going to like move towards, because we have the 6 of spades, which is like the 6 of swords. You're going to transition into a different type of job, which is completely different from the job that you would have been working in. And you're going to be doing something that's a bit more autonomous. Like you have more independence. You work when you say you want to work. So it's kind of like you can work from home, you can rest whenever you want, and it's going to bring like a healthy lifestyle where you're going to have like a lot of money, a lot of food, a lot of clothes. Like you're just going to have enough to make you happy. You're going to feel rich, even if you may not be a millionaire. You're going to feel like you are rich because you're going to have like a lot of abundance, and it's going to be through something self-employed. You know, I feel like how you're going to earn a lot of money, I feel like the transition from you working in a regular job to the self-employed job will be smooth. Like you're not going to end things on a bad note from your previous job. You're not going to get fired or anything. You're just going to like build up the money, the money, the experience, and then eventually you're going to just start your own business. And through starting your own business, you're going to be able to like take rest. It's going to be a very modern kind of business whereby it involves like texting, social media as well. You can work from home. It's going to be a smooth transition. Like you're not going to work for someone, then start a business, and then you're going to have to be poor before you start the business. You're going to have enough money to start the business. And it's going to bring a lot of abundance because we have milk and honey. So yeah, you're going to be rich. You're going to be what I consider rich. You're going to be what everybody considers rich, but not Bill Gates level. Like it's not like, oh, you're going to be like famous. Even though I keep getting the song famous in my head, I feel like some of you may want to be famous, but you're just going to be rich and you're just going to be happy with what you have. So you're going to have a lot of abundance, maybe without the fame. Maybe you have a little amount of fame, but it's not like Kim Kardashian or Beyonce kind of fame, but you're going to have a lot of money. So yeah, part 1, you're definitely going to be rich. That's all I'm getting. I hope that helps. I hope that was clear. And I hope that wasn't just too quick, because, you know, sometimes I just do things a bit too quickly. But yeah, let's move on to pile number 2, because I feel like we're running out of time. For those of you who picked this ring, it's Garnet stone. Again, another ring I wear on my hand, even though it's starting not to fit me because I lost a lot of weight. Imagine losing 60 kg. I literally lost 60 kg, and that was a lot of weight to lose. So now my rings fall off my hands. Forgive me. Okay, so we have patience. We have spiritual understanding. From the angel oracle decks, we also have listen, quiet your mind. We also have from the classical cards 7 of diamonds, which is basically 7 of pentacles. We have 3 of wands in reverse, king of pentacles. And from the wisdom oracle deck, we have breathe, which is the number 29, which is rounded up to just 11, which is rounded up to 2. And then we have time for a nap. Hope you can see, probably can't. And this is number 24, which is rounded up to 6. So I'm strongly getting you guys will have a lot of abundance. We have the King of Pentacles here. You're going to earn a lot of money. Similar to pile 1, except I don't think you're going to like work as hard, if that makes sense. I feel like with pile 1, they're going to work really hard in like a regular job, but then they're gonna like come into their abundance through having their own business, and that will be a smooth transition. But with you, I think you're just going to feel like you're not even going to try to get rich. Like I feel like you're just okay with just having like a basic life as long as it meets your needs. And because you're not really chasing it, that's when it's going to come to you. Because we have the Three of Wands in reverse, which is kind of like playing small, and it's going to feel like an unexpected delay where it's kind of like, where's my money? And you're just going to not really chase it, where you're just like, I'm just going to do something I love and just see what happens. And then I feel like you're going to come into abundance by accident, you know? You're going to really be expecting money. Like, you're going to be waiting for money, and you're going to get tired of waiting, because we have patience. Because we also have like Three of Wands, which is like unexpected delays. So we have patience. So something you're going to do that's going to require patience, it's going to be a while before you become rich. Maybe in like 7 years. I'm getting strongly, like in 7 years. And if you watched part 1, I'm getting a strong sense will happen very soon. But with you guys, I feel like by the time you get rich, it'll be 7 years. You're going to be I feel like you're going to put the work in to doing something spiritual, something that you love, something that's kind of manifested. You could be listening to subliminals that bring money. And then by the time you see results, it'll probably be in 7 years' time. And you're going to just come to a spiritual understanding, because there's a reason why there's a delay in your finances. So you're going to eventually come to the realization that you have to remain calm, breathe, manifest, rest, there's some spiritual lessons you're going to need to learn, where you're just going to be like, okay, I'm just going to give it all to the universe and see what happens. And then you're just going to use your intuition and really think hard about, what you actually want. And in that time when you least expect it, that's when your money's going to come in, And I feel like you're going to end up being rich and successful. And it's going to come after a period of you just resting, remaining calm, understanding the spiritual lessons that's being given to you. Yeah, it's going to happen. I think in 7 years' time. If you're young, then that's considered quite soon. If you're older right now and you're really desperate for money and you're waiting for money, it's coming, but it does require a lot of patience. Yeah, I feel like you definitely will be rich. I'm sorry that was so quick. I'm trying to move on to pile number 3. But yeah. Hope that helps. Okay, for those who picked pile number 3, we have the emerald ring, which I love to wear. Okay, let me act up. Okay. Okay, so from the Rider's Tarot, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Page of Cups, and we have, from the Wisdom Oracle deck, we have Y, and we have Mending. And then from the Angel Oracle decks, we have Leadership, we have Ground Yourself, and we have Gifts from God. And then from the Classical Cards deck, we have Two of Spades, which is basically Two of Swords. Okay, so will you be rich? I feel like you're going to actually marry somebody who's rich. I feel like you're not going to be able to I feel like you're going to come into a state in your life where you receive an offer from somebody who already is rich. It could be a proposal from a wealthy man or woman, and then you're going to marry them and build an alliance with them, and that's how you're going to come into money. But it's not going to feel like you're rich. I feel like you're going to be famous, but not like rich, if that makes sense. Because you have a lot of indecision, because we have the Two of Spades. I feel like you're going to marry somebody who has a lot of money. And I feel like you're going to have to learn a few lessons before you come into it. You're going to take a lot of leadership. I feel like this relationship or this marriage is going to teach you to take leadership and to ground yourself and to find what is actually meant for you. And then in that time, through that marriage, there's going to be a lot of turbulence that happens, whereby you kind of feel like there's certain things that need to be healed and learned. You're going to discover a lot of lessons, and then you're going to understand why money came in slow, why you didn't have money before. And then eventually in that lesson, you're going to be receiving abundance from God, like gifts from God. So I feel like I don't feel like you're going to be super, super rich. I feel like you're just going to be you're going to have a lot that you want. It's going to be rich to your eyes. It's going to be what you consider rich. But that's going to come through getting married. I feel like your spouse will have more money than you, and they're going to offer you a lot, but you're going to then learn how to take leadership and you guys even might make a business of some sort together. But I feel like it's going to take a lot of lessons, because we also have mending here, spiritual lessons that you have to learn before you can get to this place of stability where you have a lot of money. And it's going to come with a lot of indecision, a lot of back and forth, because you might not know who you are, what your purpose is. You might not know how to earn your money, and until you learn what you're actually gifted with, what the creator of the universe wants to give you, that's when you will come into money. But I feel like you will just have enough to make you happy, not necessarily rich, but just enough to fulfill you. But that's all I'm getting for pile number 3. I hope that answered your question. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a video request, let me know. Bye.